Hi guys, thanks for watching. So today's video is my spring decor video. I've been talking about this video for a while now. I'm just so excited about it. A lot of you guys know like spring decor or seasonal decor in general, just like updating spaces and refreshing it and all of that is one of my favorite things to do. So I have a lot to share with you guys today. I'm going to do a haul of everything that I've picked up. I'm going to show you how I'm using it and just give you a ton of tips, ideas, and inspiration that you can use in your everyday life. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this. If you do, please give it a like. Definitely consider subscribing if you're new here. I would love to have you. Lastly, share this video with any of your family or friends that you think would enjoy it too. And let's get started. There is so much stuff here. I can't even walk in the door, but I'm gonna unwrap everything and then I'm gonna do a haul just super quick so that way I can show you guys everything up close and then we're gonna get into the decorate with me. There is stuff everywhere, as you guys saw. I'm just gonna run through it all. And I went to Home Goods, Hobby Lobby, and Target. And yeah, I don't have any like specific categories I'm starting with. I'm just gonna run through it. Also ignore the hanging clothes. I think I'm gonna do a pack with me for vacation tomorrow. So that's what all that stuff is all around for. But the very first thing is the Tahari brand. This was only $15 and I just thought this was a beautiful, beautiful vase. I think this is probably going to go in the kitchen. I also found these from Home Goods. I got 2 of them, so they're each a set of 4. And it is a stemless flute and they have a similar style and look to the vase. I obviously am not a professional interior designer. That's not going to surprise anybody. So I kind of have my own like phrases and words when it comes to home decor. And I always call it a follow through when there is something in one room that is also in another room, like the same print or style or color. And I just feel like it ties your whole house together. So these and this kind of have like the same style and look, and these are going to be for the tablescape that I do. And then I also found these guys from Home Goods. I got these like a few weeks ago. I've been waiting to share them with you. And these were $12.99 for 3, 6, 9, 12 of them, which is a great deal. For any of you guys that have purchased pulls or knobs individually, like at World Market and stores like that, they're typically about like $5 each, especially for ones like this. So that was a great deal. And those are for the entertainment center. I don't know if I said that. I got 2 of these pillows for each of the couches in the living room. And then I also found a set of 8 or a 40-piece silverware set. I think that's a set of 8. So it has 2 forks and 2 spoons for $50. You guys know I've been looking for silverware for forever because silverware is just so expensive. And so a set of 8 for $50 when there are 2 forks and 2 spoons is like a real good deal. So I had to get that. I got it in a gold color. I've been going back and forth between if I wanted rose gold or gold. And I saw this for a great deal, so I went for that. And then I got a bunch of these bowls from Hobby Lobby. I thought these were half off because they have those signs throughout the entire store, like seasonal stuff is either 50% off, 60% off, or 40% off. It depends what it is. And of course there's like a huge 50% off sign and then fine print. So these were not half off. I found that out at the register, but I just got them anyway since she already wrapped them up and everything. And these were $10 each, but I did get them in peach and also in pink. I was going to get them in a blue color, but they didn't have, I think they only had like 2 of those. So I just did 3 of each of these. And then I did get this pot for the kitchen, and a lot of you guys know I love just having like one pot on the stove. I don't know why, I've just always really liked that. so I thought this was a really pretty springy color. And then I did get a pink vase. I think this is probably going to go in the entertainment center. I also got 2 of these guys to go in there, and I'm gonna look up some pictures on Pinterest and kind of like get an idea of how I want to lay it out, because honestly I haven't really thought about it that much. I just have been sort of keeping an eye out for things that I think would look really cute in there. So I got 2 of these boxes to stack, and these are also by the Tahari brand from HomeGoods. I love that brand. And for the tablescape, I got 6 of these plates, and they're just really pretty. It almost looks like a watercolor in a teal shade. They are made in Italy, and they were $5 each. And that haul started to get extremely bright, so sorry about that, but I will be sure to show you guys absolutely everything when I do a walkthrough at the end of the video. And as you can see, I started in the living room because I have been dying to see these knobs on here. I think they look really, really cute. We had to slightly modify them, and we cut off a little bit of the ends of them since they were super long. So that was quite a process, but so worth it. I say this a little later in the video, but I'm just gonna say it again because I feel like it's like such a true statement, but especially on like super affordable furniture. If you just switch out the knobs for a couple dollars, it's going to make it so much more high-end looking. And I do that on almost all of our furniture pieces. I just always have an eye out for really cool knobs that I love, and then I'll just save them for whenever I find something I want to put them on. And then those gold frames, I don't believe I shared those in the haul. So those are from Target. When I bought those, it was, if you bought one, the second one is 50% off. So hopefully that deal is still running. I bought an 8x10 and a 5x7, and they have a wood sort of texture on them in a gold color. So I just thought they fit really well with the rest of our decor. And one thing I also like to do is just switch up some decor that I've already had. So those flowers right now that I'm trying to find a new spot for, I had those at the front door, and I just thought they would look so much nicer somewhere else. So I really like them in here, and that's something I recommend for all of you guys. It's not like you always have to buy something new. If you just switch around what you already have, it's going to look awesome, and it's going to feel fresh and different. I'm going to start working on the tablescape now for the dining room table, and I think you guys are going to be extremely surprised with what I came up with, because honestly, I think I surprised myself. I was about to do florals. I had like floral plates in my shopping cart, and then I was like, okay, that is way too predictable. Everyone is going to expect florals from you, so I wanted to do something a little different.
Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. Cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack. Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? How could we let love go? How could we?
There are so many different kinds of setup options for your table. The reason I went with an entree size plate and then a bowl instead of like a salad size plate on top of it is because I love the contrast in height, and also I just feel like there's so much more room on a bowl for colors than on a plate. I just think it looks a little more fun and modern. Plus, I love having a salad from a bowl instead of a plate, as random as it is. So I just think it looks really cool and it's really practical for us. And then as far as the arrangement in the middle of the table, one of my husband's pet peeves is like a really high arrangement where you have to look from side to side to see who's sitting across from you and talk to them. So for that reason, I always find something short for him.
How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible?
And in the kitchen, I didn't go too crazy, so I'm just starting out with this pot for the stove, and that is always something I look for in home decor. I just always am so drawn to fun pots on the stove as decor. So I thought this was from the Le Creuset brand, and it's not. I don't know why. I was just assuming that because they have so many of those at Home Goods, and it's just a super popular brand right now. We do have a few of them in the really large size, but since they are so large and it's only the two of us, we rarely are even using them. So that's why I wanted to find something smaller. And then this arrangement, as you can see, was just super easy. I just threw them in there and it was ready to go. The last thing I'm doing in the kitchen is setting out a new dish towel and oven mitts, and these are by the Kate Spade brand from Home Goods. They always have tons of Kate Spade stuff there for your kitchen, so definitely have a look. That's such an easy and affordable way to add a few more pops of color. And the last thing I'm doing is setting out the new pillows. I'm not sure what the brand of these are, but they are from Home Goods, and I just get the other ones out of the way so the new ones are the main focus and the main color on the couches.
I'll understand. Hold on when you need a friend. I'll stay here to the end.
I do get tons of questions on these couches. They are linked below in the living room section. We love them. They aren't the easiest couches to care for, but they definitely are not the hardest. I'd say it's like right in the middle, and all the pillows that are the same color as the couches, they do come with it, so that's a huge plus.
All it needed was a little spark.
And everything is all set up and ready to go. I think it looks really cute. I'm actually like super impressed with myself because I really am like the kind of person who just sort of likes to wing it when it comes to things like this. I don't like plan things out that well at all. I just sort of have an idea in my head and I roll with it and just see what I can find in store. So I really love how it turned out. I'm gonna do a walkthrough and just show you guys everything and like talk through it. I know a lot of you guys are really into that style, and honestly I feel like I think of so many things to share with you, just like small ideas and tips and stuff when I do that. So I'm gonna start that right now. The first thing I thought I'd focus on is the entertainment center with all the new knobs, all the stuff on the shelves. I'm going to look for, well, I have been looking for, but I haven't found it, really long and like a skinny floral arrangement. But I haven't found one yet, so that's gonna go down there. I don't know where this guy is gonna go because it is way too tall for these shelves, so whatever. That was a fail, but I'm sure I'll find somewhere for it. And I'm gonna show you guys the knobs up close. I just love these so much, and I've always recommended that, just switching out like the pulls and knobs on furniture, especially like super affordable furniture, because it looks so much nicer with a nice pull or knob on it. That depends on, of course, what it is, and it has to be tightened, I guess. So that's how those are looking. And it's part of the Hofstede, oh, I almost just fell on the couch. It's part of the Hofstede line, this whole thing from IKEA. So I will have a link for it down below, but there are like tons of different size options and setups and layouts for the Hofstede. So it doesn't have to look exactly like this. It's like super customizable. And then I'm just gonna open up this cabinet. So they aren't completely full, and I looked and I looked and I looked, but I'm the kind of person, like, I'm not just filling it up for the sake of filling it up. I want to make sure I find things that I really like. I always say that to you guys. There's never a rush. Just wait until you find what you love and what you want to spend your hard-earned money on. So I might do a few more picture frames in here, and since we're about to go on a trip, I'm probably filling those with photos from the trip. So yeah, that'll be filled up soon. And this guy was just sitting on a bench at the end of our bed. So I thought that looked really cute right there. That peace sign I've had for forever. I feel like that's Home Goods or a Target find. So that's what that's looking like. The other one, I think it looks a little nicer. So that one is obviously right here. And again, an empty picture frame, flowers. And these ones were right at the front door before, so I moved those in here. Those boxes are super pretty. I think that looks really cute. I had that, it's like a pyramid home decor thing. I think that's by the Tahari brand as well. I've had that for a while. That bee was on my husband's side of the bed, but I think it looks a lot better in here. And then I'll fill that up soon. So yes, still has a ways to go. Obviously they aren't filled, but I really like what they look like so far. And I don't know exactly why Chad put tape on these, but he wants to get like a different screw or washer or something. He's afraid like it's going to scratch these, so he's like super careful when it comes to stuff like that. So I guess he wants to do something a little bit different on the inside of those, but that's what that looks like. And down here it's just so many of his cookbooks. It's just like filled pretty much the entire bottom row. I did put a lot of pillows that were on the couch in here, and you guys will see why right now. And then I wanted to show you the couches. So this is what it ended up like, and all I did was just put those new pillows on, the rectangles. I love a contrast in shape, so I have the squares and then the rectangle in the middle. And obviously it's a contrasting pattern, which I love. I talk about that a lot, but the shades are still the same that you find in the rug, like especially over here on the ends. And I will have a link for this rug. It's a great deal. I think this was an 8x10, and I can't remember exactly how much I paid, but I know for sure it was less than $200 for an 8x10 rug, which is a really, really good deal. So yeah, that's just what those guys are looking like. And now for the dining room table, which I think it turned out so cool. I'm like very proud of myself. So I'm just gonna turn up the brightness a little bit. It's so hard when the sun's coming in, but anyways, this is what it looks like. And so I have like a woven placemat down here, and then a plate right here, and then the bowls in the middle. And I bought the bowls, of course, from Hobby Lobby, and this from Home Goods, and this from Target. The silverware, oh, I just realized there is no silverware at this one place setting. The silverware, again, is from Home Goods, so I'm just gonna walk around the table to show you guys everything. And here is that follow through thing I was talking about. So I'm gonna show you those up to the thing in the corner over there, hold them up together to show you like how similar they are. But on this side, we just have a bench, and this is like a faux fur thing from Home Goods. I got that like sometime, I think I bought that for a holiday video, and then I just put it here after the holidays. And so I think this looks so, so pretty. I'm gonna show you that bowl. It's from Target from last year, and it is so pretty. I wish they had like things like that for this year, but I didn't see any of the same prints. And I just think it looks really fresh, having like a bowl of lemons in the middle, and a little bit different instead of just like flowers everywhere. It has like a modern feel to it. So yeah, just gonna run around a little bit. And I did like the peach, and then the next one is pink and blue. So I just did, there is not any blue, oh there it is. There's blue on the bottom of that one. And so yeah, that basically is just like the layout that I did. The every other and then everything else is the same. I just want to give you another view because I think it looks so cool. I'm like so proud of myself. I feel like I said that already, but I just feel like for kind of on a whim and winging it, it looks really cool and modern. I'm gonna take these lemons out super quick because I just want to show you guys this bowl. But it's just really pretty. And if you remember from last year, I had this just sitting on the counter in the kitchen because I just love what it looks like. So that was a Target find for like $15 or something. I've never used it, so I know it's not in focus. It says $16.99. It's hand painted, and I just love that. So having that peek through, I should probably do like a few less lemons so you can actually see it. But for now, we'll just put them all, there you go. I feel like you can see it so much better. Doesn't that look so pretty? All right, now I'm gonna show you the kitchen. So I did do just a few super quick and easy things in here, and now that I'm looking at this, I definitely wanna do something floral or just something fun, like in the center of the island, instead of just this bowl, which I get questions on this bowl every single day. It is from Target from last year. Hopefully they bring it back, but I'll start with the florals in the corner over here. Here's one of those flutes, so you can see how they just tied together. They have the same finish. I guess I could call it like a pearlescent finish. I'm sure somebody out there knows what like the right term is. Let me know in the comments. And then the flowers, and all I did was just stick those 3 bunches in there and it was good to go. So I'll back up a little bit so you can see, but I've been looking for something that was higher and taller for like well over a year, because I feel like all the arrangements I've been putting here are so short, and then it's just like a bunch of empty space. So I wanted something that would fill it up. I feel like it looks a little higher on camera than in person. Like it doesn't have so many shadows in person, but really, really cute in the corner over there. And then on the stove, I have my pretty pot. I think it looks super cute just sitting there over here. I don't know why I put these here. I feel like it's kind of like a strange thing to have out, but it's fun colors, and you guys know how I feel about fun colors. I'm all about it. So I just put these right here, the watermelon and yellow, and then I put the hand towel right here. The last 2 things I didn't get to because we are going to get a new front door in like about 3 weeks or so. So this is going to go on the new front door. It's a lavender wreath, faux lavender of course, from Home Goods, and they always sell out on their spring wreaths. So if you see one, you have to grab it, which is kind of like this pot when we plant flowers. I'm going to film a video about that. And so I wasn't planning on buying this since, I don't know, it's probably a few weeks until I actually like have to have it, but I know if I didn't get it, I wouldn't see it again, and I just felt like it was so me with the pink and the blue and the texture in the middle and the waviness. So I don't know what I'm gonna put in this, but I know it's gonna be super cute. And that's everything that I've done so far, at least for spring this year. I'm sure I will do a few more things here and there, and of course I will share those updates with you guys in more videos. So thank you so much for watching and spending the time with me. Please give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you're new, and also check out the description box for recent videos, products, furniture, tons of stuff. And I will see you guys right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye!